Hi guys, if you're looking for a laptop for regular everyday usage, we got an HP ProBook for review. It's got the Core i5 inside, 8 GB of RAM, so it'll be good for everyday browsing, multimedia, even maybe for some video editing, for some image editing, audio editing, stuff like that, a few games. You'll be able to start on this laptop, and it's in mid-price range. For about $700. So if you're looking for an everyday laptop, check my review.
So this is an HP laptop. I had previously one of them and I was very satisfied. I think everybody should be satisfied with this one.
I like the design of the laptop. I think it is designed very nicely. It might suit for business use.
I personally have this model at home. For home usage, it's really good. It's easy to carry around. It's not too heavy.
I also liked the aluminum parts that are inside of the laptop.
The keyboard is a bit crumpled, which is good because I don't stuck in the holes between the keys.
The build quality is good. I'm using it for, I don't know, surfing the web, watching movies, listening to music. Well, for the music, I have speakers.
The screen is very good, the colors are bright, and I think everybody should buy it for that amount of price, which is pretty much low.
I'm not really satisfied with the webcam. Now it looks okay because it's professional lighting, but at home in like home lighting, it's not really good. The pictures are not very usable. They're grainy.
It's a classic HP ProBook design with this matte, a bit rubberized cover on the surface. Sometimes it can get fingerprints, so you have to clean it. But I think it looks minimalistic, it looks classic, it looks nice, it's very appealing. It's not too heavy, it has 2 kilograms, so you'll be able to carry it around if you're going to have to go to college or somewhere else. And the inside of the laptop is covered with real aluminum. This is not plastic, and the thumb rest is big enough even for my bigger hands. The keyboard is maybe a bit crammed up, but I think that's like that on most of the laptops. The keys are big enough, and you have island keyboard for these num-lock keys. The only disadvantages are these arrows up and down. They are just too small. The enter is big enough. It has a classic click. It's pretty shallow, but I think it's a good keyboard. Also, it's not a waterproof keyboard, but if you spill a bit of coffee or something like that, it's proof on spilling. And the touchpad is pretty great. It's not the biggest touchpad I've seen on laptops, but it's quite big, and you can cover the whole screen surface with one finger. Also, the touchpad has multi-touch gestures. You can zoom in and scroll and stuff like that, which seems pretty useful. So it's pretty portable. It's only 24 millimeters in profile. For connections, you have a VGA port for external monitor here. You have a HDMI also for external monitor, and you get 2 USB Type 3 ports and additional 2 USB Type 2 ports. So you get 4 USB ports, which is I think really good enough. And you get Ethernet port for wired internet, headphones or microphone jack. And it's interesting, you get a DVD unit. And on the front, you have a SD card reader, so if you're a photographer or if you just want to transfer your images, you can do it directly via this slot. I wouldn't say that there is something missing in this price range. USB Type-C is reserved only for more expensive laptops, so it's good enough. The build quality, I think, is pretty good. It's a solid build laptop. The front cover maybe bends a little bit, but it's pretty solid, it's pretty firm. Here it's a plastic cover. The ventilators, one ventilator goes on the side, which is good, but the other two ventilators heat down, which is not that good, so it is what it is. This laptop is firm and solidly built, and these hinges for a screen are pretty well built, I think. You can open it up just with one hand, just like this, so it doesn't click. It's pretty good. This is a 15.6-inch display. It's a 1080p Full HD display. It's a TN matrix, so it's not an IPS display. And if you move it like this, you can see that there is some color bleeding and the viewing angles are not perfect. But in regarding this price range and TN matrix, I think this is a solid, good monitor with nice contrast. It'll be good for everyday applications, browsing the web, but if you're an advanced photographer or something like that, if you want to edit video, you should look for some better matrix or better display. The thing I like is that the screen has an anti-glare surface, so if you're going to go outdoors and use it on direct sunlight, it's still going to be usable. And here I have strong lighting and still you can see the display. It's because it's anti-glare. The battery on the back is pretty small, it's user replaceable, and it'll hold up to 4 hours for more advanced usage. And I think that you should put it on your power grid for everyday usage, and you should definitely remove the battery when you connect it to the power grid. So it's not a perfect battery, but you know, it's something I'd say regular in this price range. Now inside you have an Intel Core i5-6200U on 2.3 GHz and expandable up to 2.8 GHz. And this laptop in particular has 8 GB of RAM, which are expandable up to 16 GB of RAM, which is pretty good. And you have divided graphic cards, AMD Radeon R7 M340 with 2 GB of RAM, so you'll be able to play some of the mainstream games. It'll be fast enough. If you want to open a bunch of tabs on your Chrome browser or something like that, it won't slow down, it'll work pretty good. But if you're going to be opening some Adobe tools, it'll take some time to render the video, to render the photos, so it's not for professional usage, but it can handle it. And you can check out our benchmark results that we tried out for gaming and stuff like that. I should mention it has an HD webcam up here. It's a pretty small camera. You're gonna have to use some better lighting because it's not a good low light camera, but I guess it's okay, you know, just to have it on your laptop, nothing special. The sound, the speaker is up here. The sound is okay, it's good. If you're gonna listen to YouTube or your music collection on your laptop, I think you should buy some additional speakers. These are not the best I've seen, but they're just solid. In the end, I can say that this ProBook works as I expected. It's good, it's decent for everyday applications. It runs pretty smooth, but if you're gonna use some more advanced applications, you'll see that it takes a little bit more to render a video, to edit photos, or if you're gonna play more advanced games, the frame rate will be lower. So this is not a gaming machine, but you can still run some basic mainframe games and it'll be good for that. But I gotta tell you, if you're gonna use this laptop for every day or any other laptop, if you're gonna use it for every day, you should clean it at least every year because there is a lot of dust that comes in this machine. So if you wanna have a usable laptop for the next 5 or 6 years, you should definitely clean it every year or at least every year and a half. Thank you guys for watching. Hope I helped you with this video, and see you in some other one. Bye.